Unlike the other rushes, Ultimate God Rush requires very minimal utility and instead demands just a lot of damage. You're going to need a team that can put down about 2.2 million damage on almost every turn. You also need to bring a delay and an armor breaker, and optionally damage reduction if your team doesn't have at least 22,601 health. Awoken Leilan is really good for this dungeon because she takes half damage from 3 of the 5 floors, which is a huge advantage. For the same reason, Awoken Mei Mei is even better because she resists the entire dungeon with the exception of Beelzebub's sub-attribute. In this run, I end up getting invaded by Haku, but the trick to beating Gaia is to stockpile the hearts that she gives you with her first attack, and then use them to heal after she hits you with Earth Gravity. And you just repeat this until her Fire Absorb wears off. Obviously, if you have a team that isn't Fire Dominant, then you can just kill her whenever you get the chance. You should use your delay immediately after you enter this floor. She puts up a status shield on her first turn, and then skips her turn when she's below 15% health. So even with a 1-turn delay, you have 3 turns to get her below 15%, and then 1 extra turn to finish her off. The next floor preemptively hits you for 22,601 damage, so make sure you either have enough health or use damage reduction to survive this. Zeus Dios puts up a status shield on his first turn, so you effectively have 2 turns to kill him. If you have a fire dominant team, you can clear this floor pretty easily by spending 1 turn to stockpile the fire orbs, and then kill him with the 1 attack on the next turn. The next floor may have a preemptive attack of 11,092 damage, so make sure you can survive that before moving on. On the 4th floor, you can be against Satan, Beelzebub, or Fatty Dragon. If you get Satan, you effectively have 3 turns to kill him. He puts up a status shield on the first turn, uses a regular attack on his second turn, and then uses World's End on his third turn. If you get Beelzebub, you also have about 3 or 4 turns to kill him, depending on whether or not you have a board refresh. When he falls below 40%, he uses a weaker attack, and then turns your entire board into poison orbs on his next turn. If you get Fatty Dragon, use your armor break and possibly another active to spike past this high armor. Zeus preemptively puts up a 6 combo barrier, so you should be mindful of that at all times. Ideally, you want to use your delay as soon as you get into this floor so you don't have to deal with his really strong jammer attacks. Unfortunately for me, I got some pretty crazy Skyfalls when I was fighting Athena, so I didn't have a chance to charge up Cao Cao in time. Luckily, I had enough haste on my team to get him back up in just 1 turn, giving me a total of 3 turns to kill Zeus. I'll say it again because this is really important. Make sure you hit 6 combos when you're fighting this guy. If you can do this, and you can get your delay off on him, you just need that 2.2 million damage per turn that I mentioned in the beginning of this video.